In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to complete the income and expense tracker template. If you've purchased the budget template package, you've received all of these templates. Each template is in its own tab here at the bottom. But for this video, we're just going to go through the income and expense tracker. So on your end, you should have already downloaded or saved a copy so you can edit on your end. In this income and expense tracker template, you're going to find your financial goals here in this box. In the financial goals, you can write down your daily, weekly, monthly, and annual goals. So if you click in the box, you can start typing away twice per week. A second goal of mine, it's a little bit more of a longer term, is to save $10,000 for a car payment. So you can easily type in this box, write down your financial goals. This will help you and more likely to hold you more accountable to these goals. Scrolling further down, we have your income table where you can document your income sources. So we can put, say you only have one source of income, and that's coming from your main job. You can put the actual title of that main job. And this here, we want to know what your monthly net income is. So let's just keep it simple and say it's $4,000 per month, and you get paid on a bi-monthly basis. You have several options to choose from. You can do weekly, bi-monthly, monthly, and you can easily modify this drop-down menu. If there is another frequency that you want to add to this, you just have to simply click on the drop-down, go to edit column, drop down again, and then on the right you can add another item and type in what that looks like. Okay, so we'll just say we have one income source, and then we're going to come into this expense table. In this expense table, this is where we're actually going to document all of your expenses for the month, including any quarterly expenses that you have, etc. So let's start with the first expense. We can say this could either be your mortgage or your rent. The categories we have here are necessities, miscellaneous, savings, and debt. Again, just like I showed you in the table above, you can easily modify these categories. I'm going to consider rent as a necessity, and let's say that we pay $2,000 a month. And this is going to be a monthly frequency that's due the first. Let's go ahead and put some debt in here. So say I have a Chase credit card, and my monthly payment towards that is going to be $200 a month, and it's due on the 14th, and I have a balance of $2,000. Here in these additional columns, you can add additional information if needed. For example, the payoff debt date or interest rate. So we can say like the interest rate is $24.99 if it's not paid in full. So as you can see, as I'm adding all these expenses, the total down here is accumulating, and you can see our total is sitting at $33.63. And as I'm adding each bill and expense here, these additional tables are also being pre-populated for us by category. So our necessities, our miscellaneous, our savings, and debt. So the suggested, if we follow a 50-30-20 rule, this is the suggested percentage we want to sit at. Here's our actual breakdown by category, and then our percentage by category. So based on this fictitious data, we're sitting pretty well, and this is a nice snapshot. In this pie chart table, we have our expense breakdown percentages, and this is out of a total of 100, so you can see where your categories fall within that 100% breakdown. And here we have our summary chart. The summary chart is also pre-populated. This is pulling from the following tabs, and I will go in depth of how this is calculated in a different video. Thanks for watching. Leave comments below if you have additional questions. Thanks.